Hey guys, welcome to another one of my videos. I'm here to give you guys an updated gaming collection video. This is definitely going to be the smallest one that I've ever done. The only reason that I'm doing this now is because, like, if you've watched my previous video, you know what's coming up on my channel as far as what I plan to do. Like on my pickups video, I have a pickups video for Christmas. Just what my girlfriend got me, then pickups video for the day after with what my plans are to buy after Christmas, like literally the day after, from a store near me and going to Nintendo World, so that will be its own separate thing. I'm getting a system for my mom for Christmas, so that will be its own separate video. So I wanted to get these few things out of the way so you guys can see them, and one of them is an actual system, so it's a small video, but it's also going to include a system right now, so that's interesting, which I actually just picked up today. Oh, by the time you watch this, it'll be a few days later, so I can't say today because this video is actually being recorded beforehand. But, so let's do this real quick. The first thing I got this week, these past few weeks, is Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS. Not much to say about this game. We all know how amazing it is. I can't give you my review yet because I haven't played it yet. You'll understand. I'm not even going to say anything. But I haven't played it yet. Let's leave it at that. And I also picked up, haven't even opened it yet, Sonic Generations for the 3DS as well. So, haven't even taken it out of the wrapper yet. So, looking forward to playing these two, but I haven't played these yet. But I definitely, obviously, can't wait to play Mario Kart 7. I played it at Comic-Con, and it was great there, and the 3D looked great, so I'm excited to try this by myself. And I heard Sonic Generations was coming for the 3DS, and I figured that the background would be like a good thing to use for the 3D. Sorry about that, guys. The computer went dim. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully it's as good as I hope it is. I don't think there's a review for this game yet, so I didn't really know, or at least not for the sites I trust. And not many people are talking about it, so I went on my own gut for that one. The next thing I got here is for the Wii. It's Mario Sports Mix for the Wii. Obviously, I got this new, so it's obviously complete. But I've been looking to get this game for a while. I didn't want to spend the $50 for it, not because I don't think the game is good, but just because every time I had $50 left, for whatever, all these new games came out these past few months, that's what it was used for, so it never could have gone to this. So, Best Buy was having that 2-for-1 sale, so I ended up getting Sonic Generations and Mario Kart 7 and this game at Best Buy for the 2-for-1 deal, so that's how I ended up finally getting this game. I know the reviews weren't that good. They're alright. I know IGN gave it a 7. I actually happen to like the game. I think it's a good party game, again, for when you have people over. There are 4 sports in it. It's volleyball, dodgeball, basketball, and hockey. All of them play well. All of them are represented well. They all have different courses that look like Mario themed and stuff like that, like you're accustomed to with tennis and stuff. So I think it's a fun game. Maybe not exactly as much content as you're used to from Nintendo and their games, but I still think it's fun. Maybe I wish they would have included a couple of more sports, but regardless, it's a fun game. Maybe wait till the price goes down a little bit. Maybe not pick it up for 50. Maybe pick it up for 30. I picked it up for 30, a little less with the buy two get one free. So the next thing I got was from Club Nintendo, and if you guys have been on their site recently, they added something called History of Cards from Nintendo. It comes in this little sleeve. Let me pull this out so you guys can see it. It comes in this little sleeve. So, this is what it comes with. I think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool reward. So, this is a Game & Watch, obviously. And then on the back of the cards, it will give you, like, history about the system. And it goes through all their consoles. So, you got the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, the DS, and I lost my train of thought. The Micro, sorry, I couldn't even think of what it was. DS Lite, DSi, DSi XL, and then the 3DS. So I think it's a pretty cool thing. It has all, like I said, on the back of it, tells you everything about the system and stuff. So I think it's pretty cool. It was I think this rewards 300 points if I'm not mistaken. So I was able to get that with registering my Nintendo games. So that was a cool award. I like it. Different, cool. Alright, so today what had happened is on my last video I told you guys that I was going to have, I think I possibly mentioned, between 1 to 150 left over from, just from expenses and after Christmas shopping and stuff, so I figured I'd use it on myself. I had a couple of, a little bit of extra money to spend, so I decided to, since I haven't gotten old school games that often in a while due to all these other games coming out, I decided to get games for myself. So I went yesterday. This is how it started. I was originally going to order some stuff on eBay, stuff that I was looking and watching that I found good prices on eBay, or at least bidding and seeing what would happen. What happened yesterday was I went to go turn on my Sega Saturn over there, and it didn't work. The power would turn on, but there was no video or audio, so I started freaking out, thinking that it was the system. Woke up this morning, and there's a local store that I wasn't planning on going to until, the store that I'm going to after Christmas, because every time I walk in there, it's completely dangerous, because they have so much shit I always want, because they always get trades and stuff, so every day is a new thing. So I walk in there, and I asked them if they had a cable for the Saturn, and they did. I brought the Saturn with me. They were awesome to let me test it out. So I tested out right there when I bought the cable, and the Saturn worked, so thank God my Saturn is perfectly fine. The cable just died out, I guess. So while I was there, I browsed the store. I'll leave the system for last, but the first thing I picked up is a first for me, and that is Hyperchase Complete for the Vectrex. This is actually one of the items I was watching on eBay. This guy was trying to sell it for $40. Or best offer. I was offering him like 30, 35. He kept saying no. So I don't understand why people on eBay put best offer and they put the buy it now price at 40, and then they say best offer, and then I offer them like 30, 35, and they immediately say no. So why not just have a buy it now price and forget about the best offer, because you obviously only want the buy it now price. But anyway, so he wasn't budging, so I saw it there and I actually could test it out and not worry that it wouldn't work from eBay and deal with all that hassle. And it was $35 at my local store, which isn't bad, and it comes complete with the game and the overlay and the instruction manual and the box, obviously, which is in actually really good shape. So I was really happy to get this. I'm actually going to try this after I finish this video, because like I said, I just got these. I got these today while I'm recording this. When you see it, it'll be a few days later. But yeah, this looked like a game that I actually play in the Vectrex. I heard that it's really good. And it reminds me of some old school games that I've seen people play on Facebook and stuff, where it's like a car that you have to weave even out of traffic without crashing. So it sounds interesting. I can't wait to try this out. Finally put my Vectrex to use. This is my first Vectrex game, because I'm trying to get, since there's not that many games, I figure it's, even though some of them are expensive, they're pretty much all expensive, complete. They're all going to be like $30, $40 at least, complete in the box. So this is my first one. I'm not going to just buy them if they're loose, because I have seen them loose for like $10, $15 at my local store, but I want to get them all in boxes, which is why this is only my first. So I finally get to put that system to use. The next thing I picked up is a game that I've been staring at for a while, but is always too expensive for my taste, on eBay. Not that I got it for that much less at my local store, but I finally budged on it. It's a game that retails for about $50, $60 for the cart on eBay, at about $100 or more with the original box. I have no plans to get that original box for a while, unless, of course, if it comes up and I see it really cheap, then of course I'll pick up the box, but I don't see myself getting this game in the complete box for over $100 just on eBay. If I find it at a local thrift store or flea market at my local store for cheap, then obviously, but I didn't want to wait any longer to try the game, so I figured I'd pick up the cart just in case I never even get the box for God knows how long. And it's not that big of a deal to me. I like getting boxes, but I won't not get a game just because it's not in the box. I'll work to get the box later, or just not even care. I'm not really picky. As long as I have the game, I'm fine. Boxes are awesome. If I can get the box and it's cheap and it's not that much more than the cartridge, then of course I'll get it. But I'm not going to spend $60 more just to get the box on something. But usually, sometimes I do, depending on what game it is. But usually that's the case. So what I got is Kirby's Dream Land 3 for the Super Nintendo. I heard so many good things about this game, and I can't wait to try this out. Kirby's Dream Land 3. I got it for $30 at my local store. Unfortunately, they have it behind a case on the corner, so the game looked in perfect condition. Obviously, if I show it to you like this, that's how I was shown to it. And when I bought it, got home after I purchased it, unfortunately, the label on the back is destroyed. But like I said, I don't really care. I still got it for $20 cheaper than eBay, and if it was a label on the front, I would have never bought it. I don't know what I would have done if I saw it in the store with the back like that. I might have still bought it, I might have not. Who the hell knows? But I'm not going to return it. I think it's fine. I got it for $20 cheaper, at least less than eBay. And I just want to play the game. I've heard so many good things about this game, so I can't wait to try this out. Another game we'll be playing right after this video. So, and the label in front is the most important, and that's in perfect condition, and the cartridge is fine. So, good deal, I think, for $30 at my local store, regardless of the back. It doesn't bother me too much. Just ugly to stare at, but hey, what you gonna do? So, the last thing I had to show you guys is an actual system. Now, I saw this about, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago when I started collecting. And I saw it, and I always wanted it, but like I said, I didn't really want to splurge on it, only because I technically already have another version of the system. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. So I didn't want to splurge for a special edition of the system on eBay. I was hoping to find one day, you never know. And since it's relatively not the oldest, it's not an old system from like 20 years ago, it's still possible to find in garage sales and stuff. But I saw it in the store today where I was at, and what it is a classic NES Advance SP. I think this is probably the coolest limited edition console I've seen so far in my hands. This thing looks absolutely amazing. The box is in really good shape, minus one thing, which I don't care too much about. So, as you can see, the box is in really good shape, except right there on the back, there's that little other side slit right there. I guess that's what happens to everybody when they open a box. Happens to me all the time, which is why now I'm much more careful because I am a collector. But I know before, I would take my Nintendo out of a box, and the tape is right here, so you pull it, and there goes the box with the tape, and that's exactly what happened with this. But that's the only thing that's wrong with this box. Everything else is perfect. And let me show you the system itself. I literally think this is like the coolest system I own right now as far as looks goes. I really like the look. I like the retro look of the NES. I think it's cool. It goes for like $100, 100 to 120 in the box on eBay. I didn't get it that much cheaper. Again, the only difference that I got it here and not get it on eBay is usually the ones on eBay you obviously can't see it, but usually they're like used condition, and obviously there's usually a little scuffs on it. Some of them aren't that bad, but for what I found on eBay, like a lot of the sellers say, it has some marks on the front, from obviously using it. It's understandable. It's just, I wanted to wait to see if I could find a new condition like one for a good price. So while I was at the store, not only is the box in good shape, the system, I feel like this thing must have been traded into them by a collector, because this thing looks like no one's played it, to be quite honest. I'm pulling it out of this wrapper just like it came in, and there is absolutely, I'm even nervous to touch it because I don't want to mess it up, even though I'm going to play with this thing right after this too, because I didn't buy this just to sit around in the box. Not happening. Looks too cool. But if you can see this thing, this is the front. There is absolutely no markings on it whatsoever. It's like I just bought this whenever it came out, I don't know how many years ago, whatever it is. No markings on it at all, in perfect condition. It's like it's brand new. And I think this front looks awesome. And then the front is absolutely amazing. The screen doesn't even have, when I pulled it out of the box, had no dust, no hair, no scratches. Like I said, it looks like it's never been used. It's absolutely crazy. So I think this thing looks awesome. I'm really excited about it. Finally excited to get one of these. I saw it a while ago. Always been staring at it, but never actually spurged the money on getting one today. I saw it there. It was $90 at my store. $10, about at least $10 cheaper than I would have gotten if I would have gotten it on eBay. And eBay, I would have probably not gotten the condition that looked like that. because that looks amazing. Like, you can't ask for anything better. Probably the best condition system I own at this point. Except maybe, no, the Micro had a few dings on it on the side too. So yeah, that's probably the best condition one. I am going to play it, so hopefully I can keep it in really good shape. I never plan on selling it, so I don't want to mess it up, but at the same time, I don't have no reason to just leave it on the shelf in the box just so I can tell people 10 years from now, oh, look at me. I have a system that I kept in the box brand new, or like new, and I did nothing with it. That's not the way I buy these things for. I buy everything to play, so I hope to keep it in as nice condition as possible. I'm not going to be just throwing this in my bag, that's for sure. But yeah, so that's everything I got this week, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching, and this video actually went a lot longer because I kind of rambled on about some of these things that I didn't expect. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. The next video coming up will be right after Christmas with all these videos that I told you was coming up, or it could be if we hit 100 subscribers on this video or the one I posted prior. The next video you will see is the contest we're having for 100 subscribers, which is for the Gears of War poster and a couple of other things I'll throw in there, which I will post a video about as soon as that happens. So if you guys like the video, want to get into the contest, subscribe, and to let me know you guys are liking the videos. And if you have any questions or comments, message me or comment below. Thank you, guys.